It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Set for the opening kick, and we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That play good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 8 yards brings up 2nd and 11.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get it back on his 6th interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner. And it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Bronx. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds a man, right side. And this gain almost goes all the way for that 1st down. He gets it up to the 26.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you've got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets this one to London. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Bronk, up to the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
And pushing the tight end over. 1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. Continuing to move past the 45. And he goes out, just need one more step there to reach midfield.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
70, Warriors, 70.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Campbell hauls it in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Come on.
Here's Robinson running his own read. Rob's by the first down he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the Saints' 18-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Escapes out to the left. Complete. It's for John Robinson. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down, 1 yard to go.
18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw here. That's caught for the first. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal.
First and goal, Atlanta.
60 Eagles, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready.
He'll call his own number. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
60 by.
They call pass on second and goal. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it'll be third and goal. Oh, and how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch. Trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. Cairo Santos now to try the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
A 26-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm fitted, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Trap 60.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 19 Lion. 79 Brook. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Good, right downfield to Olave. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. Check out.
They're going to try and throw it here. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets this down at the 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Go street.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second-quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Saints 7, Falcons 3.
Reed now to kick this one away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Gibson on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Trap 60. Bronco 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. It's his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And he spins right by him. Along the right sideline, there's space. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Saints 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Headed out right. Caught by the tight end running that corner. And your next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. Handoff now out of the gun. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Offensive line fast.
16-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and
It'll be
9.
second down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up third and 3.
Trap 60. Dragon 6, 19 Lion.
From the gun on third down. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Chased out to his right. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Saints 14. Falcons 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go. Warriors 70. Panthers Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll come out throwing. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say is that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Move it, 19. 60 Bobcat. 60
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready?
Throwing again on second. Pass complete to Campbell. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 Cardinals. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Trap 60. Trap 60.
He's going to throw it again. To the right side, wheeled in by London. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready? 7 o'clock. Panthers 60. Panthers 60.
Working now from the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. These outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Ready, what?
Second and manageable. He's throwing. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Third down from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. He's making a bid for it. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to be forced out of bounds on a gain down towards that 10-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. Shotgun snap. They give to Robinson. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. 17-14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Design quarterback run here. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackled there by James Pierce. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warrior 70.
Looking in the air here. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Got all of it, but no good. He needed a touch more to clear that crossbar. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 70. Timberwolves.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Pass play coming here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, and they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hand hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throw here, third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down.
On first down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Air it out on 3rd. Put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard line.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one in the count.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. 60 vices, Cougar 19, 18 Rattle, 18 Rattle. 18, 5 in. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Looking slant route, complete. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Ooh, puts him there under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game. All 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate. Or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Cairo Santos on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Sending him on the dive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They'll throw it. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
They don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
19 Tiger.
With a dive up the middle. Now he's past the 25. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Saints 24, Falcons 20.
Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Past the 50.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Into traffic. Complete. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They go play action on 1st down. He can run it. Get some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And get 23 on that one. And that's a Falcon 1st down. Running left is Robinson. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Sends this to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Flush down out to his left. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Desperation time here. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They give it to him again. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score.
The tackle made.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
He's got Shaheed. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans.
A gain of 1.
Saints up by 4. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Hey, what's the bet? What's the back of the bet? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18, 19 Lions.
He's back to throw. Called in by Olave, left side. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Saints first down. You've set it downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. Here he goes again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10. The kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints drive their lead to 11.
Saints 31, Falcons 20.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on first down. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left, and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. The
some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Bronk. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
Falcons 28.
So down inside the final minutes, they're ready to try the onside kick. And that's recovered by the Saints, who are going to win this football game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. 7-5, 70 line.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another carry for it. And he's going to have the first down there for the Saints. That should be enough to run out the rest of this one. They've got to keep moving quick here.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Bronk, inside the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Back to the wall again. Gets to the right, open lane there. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should block up this way. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall.
And no, they faked it. Catches it out left. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. To the line. Yeah, trips right to start out. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. It's his favorite target. That's London again. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick first down, and he freezes that clock. 16 yards. 16 yards on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 12 to go now on 2nd down after the sack.
Here we go. Viking 18.
They'll look to throw. Big game downfield. He has this down to the 34. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Go.
Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so positive notes at the very end in this loss. The Falcons have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. Drake London with the touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
And he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the fourth.
Falcons 36.
So fans starting to stream from the Super